Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods and our projects that are all over the place. So of course we are going to continue being a little bit all over the place today, but I think I know where we are going to start, the general store in the everyday life area, and that is something that I want to get started on today. I don't know how much we'll get done, I don't know how many little side distractions there will be, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and feeling well. I am so tired. I did not sleep well at all last night. And couldn't fall asleep, couldn't stay asleep. When I was asleep and didn't wake up for like 5 minutes, I had super weird dreams. And on top of all of that, I just have no energy. I had to get up early-ish for my doctor's appointment to get all the stuff done for the ADHD prescription. And it was just... Also got errands done after that appointment. Which, like, yay, but I'm just so exhausted. I tried taking a power nap, which helped a little, but I'm still just so tired. I am just not made for to-dos today, let me tell you. On top of that, my eyes are super itchy today. I shouldn't have been so happy about my eyes, you know, being relatively chill so far. And we're, what, like 2-3 weeks into allergy season? And I have like 2.5 weeks left usually. And so far it's mainly my nose and a little bit more sneezing than usual, but my eyes, they did have a little itch, but not too badly. But this morning I woke up with such a bad itch. It wasn't fun anymore. Part of me likes that they have a nice view onto like the beach without the shaders. Gorgeous. I think we are going to add the general store here. I was considering lots of other places, but here's the thing, you know, with the general store, I also want to... I don't know how we'll display that. Probably I have to make art and we'll put it into a painting. But, for example, have sunscreen there. And, you know, so the people at the beach that forget sunscreen, they can get sunscreen. People staying at the resort that need random stuff, they can get it here. So... yeah, I wanna get started on that. They already have one of these already. And that's gonna be the general store. This is the clock store. Well, maybe that sign was put there to inform people the actual general store is down the street. That's what I'm... I don't even know how to describe it. That's what I'm saying now. You have basalt bricks, you were a complete stone building, and you were made out of wood, okay. Maybe we'll go for some vanilla cobblestone at the bottom, and like wood on top. You know, just like a basic, classic build, nothing too crazy. Did I somehow just dupe my cobblestone? I have to watch that back. I apologize if we just duped something. I don't know how that happened. I'm tired. Like I said, I'm not made for this today. Okay, I want to have like, let's say, 5 blocks seems good to me. Free space, and then we have that there, which would leave the door being here. A little bit further down, or like closer to the street than the other store. And okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like that's okay. They can have like a little back storage area. I feel like that would sort of make sense. Okay, and yeah, then we can add like another little palm tree here probably, and everything will be fine. We already have oak wood here. So I think I want to go for another wood type. Was it? The question is which one, of course. Feels so bad if we really duped. Yeah, if we just go home, we'll look at our possible options and make our mind up from there. Also, I'm sitting here like a shrimp. I think I thought a couple episodes ago. I feel like I'm more aware of my bad posture these days. I don't know if that's a good habit or a bad one, because I keep realizing I'm just not sitting the way I should be. At least not if I want to do good things for my back. I kind of want to go for like a spruce wood floor. Yeah, I'm not going to need that much. Mahogany wood? Question mark? This looked a little not what I had in mind like before, but maybe. Yeah, I think we'll give here a lot of Asmus. Just in case we do need more, and I don't have that much mahogany, so grab just a little to test it out. Got that. We want to add a little window, I assume, so we're gonna grab that. For the door, I think we'll go for a carpenter's door. Do we still have a bunch of carpenter's blocks? Not that many. Do we still have a bunch of carpenter's blocks? No. Okay. Then, oops. This. We're just gonna try things out. Yeah, I don't know. Today is quite the day. But it's okay, those days happen. I still got everything done. I did my appointment. They stole my blood. They did an EKG again. And I got confirmation actually, and I seem to have gotten sort of an appointment. Because I emailed the psychiatrist place, given that the psychiatrist was like, you know, you can just come over when you have your lab results and all that, and then we're gonna talk about the prescription and stuff. But I wanted to make sure that, you know, psychiatrist isn't unavailable that day, that they're randomly on vacation, or that on that specific day they have already appointments filled to the brim, you know? So I emailed them, was like, you know, would next week, Thursday, be somewhat okay for me to come over there and quickly get that done? And they called this morning. Well, I didn't include my mobile number, I included the house line. And so they got my dad on the phone, and now I have an appointment, apparently, at 9 AM. Ungodly hour. Not that ungodly in theory, yes, but that means I have to get up at least an hour before that. Which means there is no point in me going back to bed, because the boyfriend leaves the house at like 7:30. And that's usually when I go back to bed, but if I have to get back up at like 8, you know, I don't see much of a point in that. Which is technically good. I need to, you know, just do that and have energy somehow and not be as tired as I am today. But I woke up from birds singing this morning. That has never happened before. Or at least I was very much aware that there were birds and they were very loud. That is all I was really thinking about in that moment as I was laying there like, oh my god, I finally fall asleep and this is what I wake up to? Birds? This was what my life has become like. Vertical unevenness. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I hope everyone was able to sleep nicely last night. Should I have... Didn't I grab a little bit more than just stuff? Are we not gonna have enough? We're not gonna have enough. I mean, I'm not a pro at math, but 9 in this just doesn't seem to add up. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. What does Atmos look like? Looks okay-ish. Mahogany, on the other hand, that's very pinkish. That's nice, but I don't think that's what I want for the general store. So I think Atmos it is. Will we add little windows here to the front? I don't even know. And unlike a lot of buildings, we're not doing the corner pillars this time, you know, we're staying basic. Okay, and not that much, I think. Well, to be fair, maybe we can have one building that's a little bit taller. Let's just imagine they have high shelves and stuff. Nope. I appreciate the thought, I appreciate the help, but not like that. And we're just gonna go sleep in the resort, I guess. Even though that entrance is still way too far away. Maybe the apartments would have been a bit better. It's okay. We'll take this room because the bed is not as far away. And we can do the sleep yet. Okay, perfect. We have 8 extra spruce. That is not gonna cut it. No spruce. Sad. Ah, my nose is itching. Help, help, help. Ow. Ah. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. My allergies aren't trying to end me here today. This is a weird itch. This is like a physical itch. That like the front of my nose, you know, the little boopable part. That one's like super itchy right now. Also kind of from the inside of my skin. But now it also kind of feels like I have to sneeze. I hate it! That's not what I signed up for. Not like that. Can we do that? Does that look good? I don't know. Maybe something else? Maybe that's where we go for the mahogany? Nah. It's not a Barbie dream house. Firwood. Yeah. Kinda works. You know, that would do it in my opinion. We do that. We finally grab another delighted meal. We're back to good food. Maybe wanna do it like that? No, that's more like a flight screen, I think. Looks a bit weird that the door isn't fully matching everything else, but I guess that's okay. We added a little window here. I don't know, are they gonna stare into the clock shop too? I guess so. Past that. And I think I want to add a little front window too, just to look more inviting to the general public. So we're gonna do that. We have dark bricks, we have chisel bricks, we have a flat roof. I want to cut the vines somehow. I don't know how we'll do that just yet. They're stuck in the trash again, aren't they? Wanna walk off? So I can place the trash back? I assume the other one is also stuck. Of course you're stuck. Yeah, go do duck things and stop being stuck in the trash. Because you are not trash, you're a cute, lovable duck. Quack, 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 I know. Maybe something that doesn't look too dark, roof-wise. Maybe even a little cobblestone? I don't even know at this point. Yeah, let's put these back. Luckily we don't need any of the saplings. To be fair, we could put the glass panes in here, I guess. Oh, we still had a few. Yeah. And all this back and forth. Maybe we'll grab a few more things now on this run. think I want to keep one stack of ASMOS, because you never know what might happen. And that, and then... You didn't take the mahogany, thank you. And a little bit more spruce, not too much. Ah, come on, we'll go for a full stack of planks. We could go for... We don't have any of this stuff. We used soapstone the other day for the bathrooms. Maybe we could go for soapstone brick stairs. I think those might look pretty nice. We have some soapstone. I don't think that's enough, really. So... get a little bit more of that. And then we can already get the first few things from over here. We're going to offer toothbrushes, plungers. Maybe we're not gonna have 2 of each every single item, you know, we'll change that with time. Some brushes. Maybe a little bit of perfume, if that's something people want. Some flowers, I guess. Purple, we have red and white right now. Let's go for these ones. These some eggs. These pile things will go for the crates and stuff, I think. Anything from here? Probably not. No lights or anything. Maybe we'll put some coins next to the cashier thing. Wait, maybe some sciencey stuff? Anything they could use? Here's some pills. We're just gonna pretend they're like ibuprofen or something. In case someone gets a headache. Store. Get a second one of these. No exercising things. Potato barrel makes sense in my opinion. Maybe we'll have more barrels in their little back room. Okay, oh, I feel like another sneeze in my nose. It's coming and going today. I don't like that. Prefer it if they just stayed away, maybe, you know. Okay, before we go and grab all the market things, just like one of my favorite categories here. So, we're definitely going to have some apples, bananas, tomatoes, beetroot, why not? Maybe then there's also a little plate of cookies. I don't think we want to go for a full-on register. I think these were too modern. Yeah, this is way too modern. This is not what I'm imagining here. Okay, but I think this should be a good first batch of products. One more thing. I want to get some of these, I think. Alright. Hope everyone is also doing okay with the heat. I don't know, but it seems a little rough this year. I don't know, I'm just constantly... I mean, I'm already exhausted from not being able to sleep properly and all that. And being generally exhausted, but now the heat is also making things a lot harder. I don't know, it's hard for my body to adjust. I'm trying to be a lot more heat tolerable this year. We'll see how that works out. But I'm also trying my best to stay a lot more hydrated than before, which is a struggle. But I am currently just trying to make up for that with some fun drinks, because for me it's always easier to stay hydrated when I have something fun and sugary rather than water. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind water. I'd say water is, in a way, my favorite drink to drink constantly. Because everything else, like, you kind of get sick of it otherwise, you know? As much as I love good, like, lemonade stuff. Oh, I bought some of that again today. We discovered, like, this lime lemonade thing. It is so good. Especially now that it's summery, it's like the perfect drink. Okay, perfect. Maybe turns out a good thing that we got some ASMOS here still. Well, I have their storage room like this, I think. So we will need to grab another door, but that's okay. We'll be able to do that. Add a couple torches in here for now. These are different ones. Please tell me there's little ones that follow. Yes, okay, we can just click all of these ones. Just don't accidentally double click anything, because then it will get annoying. Okay, perfect. Now it's matching. Now we're talking. That goes there. We really don't have any beds that go right around the corner here. Which sucks, because this is an area we're working in so much. Maybe the resort is actually easier. I don't know. But this is also pretty cute. Very, very proud of this build. Even though we still have all the little details like things to add into drawers and cabinets and whatnot. That will come with time, okay? Okay. Do that. Okay. I think actually we'll have to check out sort of around here maybe already. Nope, not the iron. Let me get out the crafting table. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna get some carpenter's blocks. Gonna make a little hatch over here. Or maybe stairs would look better actually. I think stairs look nicer. Do that, and then we do that. Or maybe can we do that? I wanted this to be... Can we not get that corner to turn in like this with 2 blocks? Probably not. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, we can deal with this. I think I want that on the other side though. Perfect. You kind of see the hatch like that. It's kind of cute. Okay, that means we put the register right here. And... we still have the coins on us. I don't know if the shopping carts are too massive. I think they might be. And they're also pretty modern. Oh, my dog is making noises. Well, hello! Wakey, wakey, girly! Yeah, we were just kind of having a little sleeping race earlier when I was taking my, what is it called? Power nap? Power nap. That was my dog. Don't worry, she's fine. How do we go on about it? Maybe we should get started on the roof. First of all, we're gonna check if this looks good to begin with. Gonna stack up using carpenters as always. They never let us down. Perfect stacking block. Is that maybe too much of a bright roof compared to everything else? I don't know, I just feel like, you know, that's bright but also darkish, and in general the building is a bit darker given the bricks, but this is very dark, and then we already have all these other bricks surrounding us. But I just don't want to give this area like a brick overload, if that makes sense. Okay, the music scared me for a second. It's like, what train is coming towards me here? Hello? I think that could be okay. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do exactly that. I said that was sarcastically meant. I already saw myself breaking the window somehow. Go one up. Or like one out. I think that's not too bad. I think we can do that. Oops. And then just do that and that. We try to get as much done as we can now. We do need quite a few more of the basic bricks than I thought we would. It's okay, that's why I left this stack free. Maybe that's too much, you know? We'll only go until like here, and then we'll go for sort of a flat roof to also give a bit more personal touch to every building, you know? I hope that's gonna look good, but I have in mind. I'm not sure. Actually, we'll go one higher up, because this is nothing. And we still need to add the bottom layer here. And the extra layer. So we'll do this. No, actually, no stairs on that. That's where I want to go for slabs. And just so not every single building has such a massive roof. I think that could be a nice addition. Take things a little more chill around here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So far it's looking alright to me. Love that. Maybe here we'll go for carpenter's blocks in the ceiling again for being able to add glowstone dust as light. Okay. It doesn't match perfectly with the wood, but I think it's okay-ish. What I wanted to do was this. God, my eyes are itching. Like this morning I had to take an allergy pill right after waking up, even though usually I take it after my little extra nap at some point during the day, but today I was just like, nope. I woke up with enough desire to rip out my eyes that I decided maybe the allergy season isn't that mild after all. That's what I get for praising it so much. Pain and suffering. Eh. Okay, we have to go back down anyway. I want to see how this looks too, so... What if we add a double layer of slabs in the middle? I think that could kind of save this, hopefully. So in this case, you don't actually need these because no one's gonna see them. You can sneakily save all blocks like that. And here we start with a higher layer of slabs. no one will ever know that not everything is fully slapped on the inside. What a wonderful sentence. I think that is a little better, but I still want to do what we did there. That. Maybe some slabs too? Was that too much? No, I think that's actually... Oh no, it has all blocks. Okay, with that... We are getting there with the general store. It's not perfect, but I don't think it's supposed to be perfect. And we actually still need to do that. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. We will need a couple more bricks, but otherwise, this will be the general store. I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching this. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins. Actually, maybe I think I wanna kind of do what we did there and just put the ASMS higher up and we'll ignore the bricks. I think the bricks are not it. The roof itself is okay, just those bricks aren't doing it any favors, I think. So yeah, thank you for being here. Please drink water and just stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, take good care of yourself. Please get enough sleep and appreciate the sleep that you can get. And